Yeah! Do it again! Hey guys, we're back for another video. We got a plethora of things going on today. You can see we got Corey and David working on a lawnmower over there. We also got the Fiesta ST back. He's got a nice intercooler in there. We're gonna do some videos of that. We'll do a driving review. But after this thing came back from the body shop, it came with a lot of upgrades, which was pretty cool. We're gonna go in the garage for just a second. We're also gonna install a diverter valve in Corey's car so it can make nice turbo noises. Peter, what are you doing?
I'm looking at your car.
Oh, okay. So, we spent a lot of time organizing the garage. So I built these shelves here right in between the two garage doors because there wasn't really any other usable option for that space. And I can actually walk around you guys. So no more Scotty Kilmer garage for us. This is actually going really well. The Mazda is almost ready to drive. It's so close that it is like sickening. I've been working on this like all week. And I'm gonna be honest, you guys, it is hard to go from making 3 videos a week down to weekly uploads like I said we were gonna do. And it just, with my second job and everything else I have going on, it's just more practical, but I miss it, you guys. I like doing 3 uploads a week. So here's the Mazda. You can see the Fox over there. If you haven't seen the Fox body, we're putting twin blowers on that. The Mazda, this side is almost back together, and this is the second side. We finally got the other side with the spacers and washers and preload all figured out. And I also had to redo the fuel system because we had a clog. And so I deleted some stuff that we didn't really need, and this is old, so who cares, right? But then we had an issue. I started it up. I had to charge the battery a little bit, but it did start and run. See right there? Can you see that trail? That is coolant. So the stupid thing, after it was running and has been sitting for so long, decided that the water pump gasket was gonna fail. So you can see that trail behind me there. It's all over the place. Coolant just started spewing out of it. So I have a water pump at work. I'm gonna get that installed, but it does run, and we should have this out of here relatively soon so that the Fox body can take up both stalls. So we've been working on the rotisserie for the Fox. That is right here. Oh. This is the first rotisserie bracket, you guys. The first side is completely done. I just haven't assembled the second side. So we'll have one of these in the front and the back of the Mustang so we can rotisserie the body and easily do the floors. Oh, this thing's heavy. Oh. So yeah, that's part of the rotisserie. The other brackets are right back there. And it just feels good, you guys, to be a little bit organized. So with that, we're gonna jump in. We're gonna let you hang out with us today. Tinker, we're gonna get Corey's lawnmower figured out finally. We're trying to put a starter in it right now. And then we will get to the Fiesta. But one other thing, if you haven't seen the Wish Tools review, we have a tool kit that we got from Wish for $60 shipped to my door. What? Why?
None of them fit.
But we're using the Wish tool kit. You can see it behind Corey there. Hand me the 10 mil. Hand me the 10 mil socket.
That one's already
The big one. The big one.
The big one.
1/2 inch 10 mil.
Oh,
there you
God,
go. Yeah, look at this shit. I've never seen this in my life, but the socket actually stripped out. So like I was putting the Mazda back together, tightening some bolts on the hub, and I felt the feeling that nobody ever wants to feel. I felt one of the bolts completely strip out, so I thought I stripped out the bolt. And those particular bolts, I had to wait like 2 weeks to get from Mazda because they have a special flange on them to hold the hub on, and there was no other way to do it. So what ended up happening is I kind of got that gut-wrenching feeling for just a split second. Then I pulled the socket off and realized that no, the Chinesium socket had stripped out, and I have never seen a socket strip out before, but the actual socket stripped out. So the sockets in the Wish toolkit really suck. I said I would update you guys, and I am updating you right now. The sockets suck.
And why is there's a key?
Oh,
there's
no,
a
you
screw.
forgot the...
Really, not all of this is not essential.
It's extra accessories, okay?
Corey.
How large do you think this battery is?
Corey,
What do you want?
you get this thing running yet?
What did you do with the?
I should be asking
You
the mechanic
bought a new
that.
one. Where's the other ignition?
It's in there.
It's in there. It's plugged in.
Right here.
That's
Yeah,
not
see?
where ignitions go.
Well, it's where this one goes.
That's where that one goes.
Where's the... are
It's
these
over
the
there
battery
because I was
terminals?
testing shit, David.
Are these the battery terminals for this thing?
Oh, those are the extended ones. I did that. See how they're
Custom.
insulated?
Oh,
They're,
don't jump off the rest of the.
God
Jesus
damn it.
Christ.
Are any of these for this?
They're
Why is the
insulated.
mechanic holding the f***ing camera?
Fuck you, that's why. I got you a free mower. You can put it together.
my
This is
ass.
how you learn.
Do you actually need any of these?
Peter, put a wrench between the terminals. All right, guys, so this is how we extended the battery cables when I was testing this and didn't have the right battery. Now we got the right battery installed. We don't really need this anymore, but you know.
Oh, push down on that. Nothing.
This is not
The battery's
promising.
probably dead.
Yeah, we tried charging it.
Wait, where's that big battery that you had? Oh, that's in your mower, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, what the I just bought that battery. I'm supposed to be driving the shit home.
Well, you're supposed to charge. You're gonna drive it home.
What the else am I gonna do? Sit in the back of my Fiesta?
Wait, if you're gonna drive,
Farmville, man.
if you're gonna drive this back, can I drive the Fiesta?
As long as you can go slow enough to stay behind me.
I hope you get...
That's nice.
All right, you guys, so the battery for the lawnmower is charging. We don't really care about that. This is what we wanted to get to, is the Fiesta ST. So we're gonna install a diverter valve on this thing. Anyway, we're gonna put this diverter valve in here, but it's basically gonna make it make a lot more fun noises. We have it up on ramps right now. We're gonna roll under this. Corey, you're gonna be in charge of filming, so you better do a good job. Otherwise, yeah. All right, so here we go. We're gonna take the diverter valve and we're gonna install it into the Fiesta ST. Fingers crossed.
What the?
Look at this! What's the odds? Holy shit! Yeah, sir! One more time.
What are you doing?
What?
We got Steve. What do you got? What'd you bring? What'd you bring? What'd you bring?
Probably a little toy.
He brought the F100, you guys. If you remember seeing any videos on this thing, specifically the video of us driving around with no door hinges and wrenches falling out, this thing was a rusty pile of shit. Here it is now, you guys. Look at this thing. It is a Toyota factory paint color, and I absolutely love this thing. If you remember, I can't believe it, but this box was actually a long box when this truck was built, and he cut, what, 26 inches?
Yeah.
26 inches out of this bed, cut it in 2 spots, welded it back together. Look at this floor, you guys. Look at the wood floor. Everything turned out so nice. This is a factory Toyota Tundra color. I love the wheel option. And look, you go inside, and this thing is mounted on a 2005 Crown Victoria frame. Oh, Steven, is it locked?
No.
Why won't it open?
Oh,
Bitch.
oh.
Oh my God. Door's a little sticky, but look at this. Come in here. You would absolutely never know that this thing is sitting on a 2005 Crown Victoria Police Interceptor frame. It has the whole drivetrain, you guys. It's just the body of this truck sitting on here. This thing turned out absolutely beautiful, you guys. Look at this thing. This is an aftermarket steering column for a Chevy. To get the speedometer to work, we needed a 5-volt reference, so we actually put a cell phone charger behind there, and Steven thought it was kind of a bush fix, but I said no one's gonna see it back there, and it worked just fantastic. This thing is gorgeous. I seriously can't get over how this thing turned out, you guys. And see my garage right there? This whole truck, this entire thing was built with a Craftsman toolbox in my garage. We even painted it in there. We framed up a building and we built it inside my garage, polyed it off with plastic, and he sprayed this entire truck in my garage. Look at how clean this is. Look at this. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. So this gives me motivation to finish the Fox, you guys, because literally he had almost no tools. And I don't know if I filmed it or not, but we were moving the box around in the cab. We literally used ratchet straps and a cherry picker. And this thing is absolutely beautiful, you guys. So I'm glad that I finally get to show you the finished F100. I'm gonna put a few pictures right in here, so enjoy. All right, you guys, so that's Steven's truck. Now back to business. We gotta get this diverter valve into this Fiesta. I was cut off before because I wasn't really certain that Steven was gonna show up, but a diverter valve is basically a blow-off valve. So we're gonna take it off, slip the new one in, and then hopefully we can make nice boost noises.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, so we got one more bolt to get this diverter valve in here, and I can barely get my dick beaters anywhere. Can you see the bolt even? Kinda. This really sucks. So basically, you use the factory hardware, you replace the spring with a different spring and plunger, and then this one's vent to atmosphere, and it's going to be really loud. But there's 3 Allen screws you have to put in, and you can barely get at it. So I'm getting like 1/8 of a turn at a time, which is not ideal. Oh, there, it's getting tight. Thank God. one more tight. There. Make sure these ones are tight. This is why I love having a lift, Stephen.
You don't have a lift.
I know. I'm a peasant. Okay, that one's tight. And that one's tight, so then I'm just gonna plug it in. There we go. Oh. Oh.
Get out of here.
All right, guys, it's dark out now, but we got Corey's diverter valve installed. Oh, he's starting it up. Here he goes, off the ramps. Rev that bitch! Yeah! Do it again! What do you think?
I love it.
You love it? The turbo June bug just got louder. Okay. You gotta back up and do a pull back here. Do a pull. Like go down the road and come just do a
Well,
flyby.
you're gonna have to close my hood, bitch.
I'll close your hood. Go down there. Any minute now. There he is, coming around the corner.